to stay. We're here to stay. You can't move my army, no, no, no way. No way, no way. If you do also don't test my lane. Raising the bar, you won't overtake me. I'm a sweater, them here, we're here to stay. Come on!
What's up, everybody? Good morning, happy Saturday, and happy drop day. We got our first appearance dropping on the app, and it's Blade. I'm sure most of you guys know who Blade is. The question is, should we go for this one or not? Right now I'm thinking yes. I've looked at the price predictions in the price predictions channel, and it's looking pretty strong. However, if you guys in the chat are bearish on this, you might be able to talk me out of it. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Delco dude? First in the chat today. Let's go. What's up, Smart Bio? Tucson is here. We got La Potato in the house. We got the greedy one. Let's go. My gift was a little weird there. We got a new chat command now. If you guys get enough cash, there's a new one called Zombies. If anybody can afford it, you can just type in the chat !zombies, and we'll play that little thing right there. Yeah, we're gonna check out the BitBoy replay. If you guys didn't hear about it, there was crypto influencers fighting last night. I forget what it was called, like the Kung Fu something. We'll pull it up and I'll show you. The fights were underwhelming. A lot of them lasted like 10 seconds, but the main event with BitBoy Crypto in it was actually pretty interesting and went the full distance. Want to see what you guys thought about it. I'm sure several people in the chat watched it. What's up, La Potato? We got Informant in the house. Let me see if my shout out is working. Shout out to BE from the Informant YouTube channel. If you guys have not subscribed to him already, you can link it right there and subscribe. We got Thanu in the chat. Let's go. Christopher Stig, Mr. Tito 420 is here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mustus Pustus. What's up, Red Hot Snacks? We got Ken Oho, the dad. I haven't seen Darbone in a while. What's up, my man? He said long time no see. Let me see if I can get to my chat now. There we go. We got VeVe Zilla here, slaying Pips. Are you guys excited about this one? Seems like a lot of people in the chat, so maybe people are pumped on this. It is first appearance. There's less than 1,000 total editions, 999, and VeVe's keeping 90. So really only 900. Yeah, like VeVe Zilla said, only 900 today. Why would one be bearish on this drop? I've seen a lot of people. Then again, Tucson's bearish on everything. He came into the chat and said this was junk already today. So there's definitely people out there that are not loving it. We got it. Let's go. Which one have I not used yet? I think I used BE's doing some new commands. I don't have that command yet. However, I could add it to the stream. What's up, Jeff? Karate Combat. Thank you. That's what it's called. I was thinking Kung Fu. What's up, Rico? Let's go. We also got a cool video by Bob Sells today about today's drop. We'll check it out and see what he thinks about this one. Mr. Crown J in the house. Thank you, my man. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day, too. Hopefully, you hit a low 2-digit today if you're going for this drop. We'll definitely do a poll on this one. We got Led Jess in the house with the Aston Martin badge. Let's go. Jeff says there's going to be a BE versus Shelby Cobra showdown. I think that happens all the time. Vault versus Chavez. I think that'd be a good one. I've met him before. He's probably half my size. It's not very fair. What's up, Woody? Let's go. We got Splint in the house. We got Savid here. Cowbrains. That's not one. Let's see if my guessing game is working. Usually the first time I do it, so let's get it out of the way, the timing is off, and I don't know why. Let's see if it is again today. No, it's fine there. It's going to pop up on your screen, and the first person to guess that collectible will get, I think, 250, maybe 300 vault cash. You can use your vault cash to summon Pokemon or to do some of the effects in the stream, as you'll see streaming across the top. Is really Randy on today? He's so cool. Yeah, he is very cool. He's much more entertaining than me for sure. We got the biggest bro in the house. No exclamation point on that. You had it too. That's what you got to type, but without the exclamation point. On the guessing game, there's no exclamation points. That's just for chat commands. Nobody got Woody. I'll do another one here in a second. All right, let me get in here and check out the price predictions. Took me a second to make my final decision on what I was going to go with. I went with 69. Somebody used the old VeVe Vault logo. I like that. Alright, let's try another guessing game, see if it works. Biggest Bro is the only one guessing, but that's fine. He can get all the vault cash. He'll be vault cash rich. Oh my goodness. It's random, and for some reason it popped up the same one as last time. What's up, Scar? Let's go. Yeah, Lava Potato, that's correct. Just gotta be a little quicker. And you gotta capitalize. You do gotta capitalize. What's up, Scar? Appreciate you, bro. Good luck. Biggest Bro, I wonder if you're going for this. Let me know in the chat. Biggest Bro, are you going for it? Lava Potato, are you going for this one? We got Nickel in the house. Nickel's been crushing it over there on the Muzzle Run. BE's been streaming the Muzzle Run game, which is pretty fun. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, subscribe to his channel. Nickel's been doing good over there. Big A's been doing good over there. Bella says, were you able to cash out DC NFT? I heard people that were multi-tabbing are having trouble. Ugh. No, I was able to cash out. I've only cashed out once, maybe twice from DC, but I had no problems at all. I don't think it's the multi-tabbing thing. Those are just people that are jealous that they weren't doing it. A lot of potatoes going for it. We got Alejandro in the house. What's up, Alejandro? Biggest Bro says, I love Blade, but I love him more at 35. You're not lying. It is 50 gems today. Supply is pretty low. And so far, all the price predictions are above retail. We got Blade himself. Of course, he's going to be bullish on this drop. Says that Blade is going to be 100 gems 24 hours after the drop. Junior says 60, and Junior's usually pretty accurate, so that kind of scares me. Dan K's at 73. Oliver's got 89. Southside has 75. I got everybody's favorite number, 69. And BE's got 65 on this. I was originally at 65. There's a Pokemon. It tells you in the chat what to do if you want to try to catch the Pokemon. Alejandro says I'm going to join, but no MCP. Oh, I'm definitely not using MCP on this. Does it sell out? Most people think it's going to sell out. 40% is going to be saved back for the people that are using MCP points, and I think all of those get taken out, so there's only 60% left. So that's like less than 600. Yeah, I think it sells out. What's up, Bruin88? Let's go. Appreciate you, bro, with that partner statue badge. Says going for it and putting in some. Oh, so some people are going to be using MCP. 60 is a nice solid price to 8. That's a profit. That's a profit. 60 is a profit. Yo, Pokemon are going to pop up in the chat if you guys haven't been on my stream lately. It's the new Pokevault game. There's some of the commands you need to catch or to look at your Pokedex. And if you do use your Pokedex, if you catch one and you want to see what you got so far, you can see that right here in the Discord server. Click on Pokedex and it'll pop up there and tell you what you caught. All right, let me get back to price predictions. If anybody else wants to add their price predictions before we start the poll. It's a little loud, ain't it? Let me turn this down. Then we'll do that. After this Pokemon gets caught or runs away, then we'll watch the video today from Bob's Cells. And we're going to check out a little bit of a replay. Get out of here. A little bit of a replay of the karate combat. The crypto influencer battling. Poor Boss Rootin. He did not look like he was enjoying it. What's up, Ronnie Lido? Let's go. Ooh, nobody could catch that one. That's a legendary. Those are the hardest ones to catch. We got some FUD going on. We got chat commands going across the top. If you earn some vault cash, feel free to cash it in and FUD me if I'm talking about some FUD. Maybe that crypto influencers battle. Maybe that was the FUD. All right, so where's Bob Cells at? Let me find Bob Cells real quick. And I'm pretty sure he put out a nice little video, a short video. I haven't seen it yet myself, but we know Bob Cells always does great work. Let's see what he thinks about this one. The story of the drop Blade. Thing about Blade is, it's not the Wesley Snipes version. And I kind of wish it was. Yeah, we need to talk about the Bitforex stuff too. That's wild. I don't know what's going on over there. I thought it was just kind of, wasn't going to be a big deal. But now I'm hearing some stuff that makes me think maybe it is a big deal. Crown J is already in the waitlist. Yeah, waitlist is open. If you want to join, you got 23 minutes. Once it hits 5 minutes, you can no longer join. What's up, D Bear? Good luck if you decide to go for this one. Yeah, we're going to watch BitBoy Ben real quick. But first, let's see what Bob Cells thinks about this drop. I'll put it over here so you can see the screen better. I'm going to mute myself so there's no echo. But also the Pokemon won't pop up while I'm in this scene. So here we go.
And welcome to the channel, Bob Sales, this time's next year. There are many men and women in the world who hunt vampires, but few strike as much fear into the blood-sucking hearts as they do the silver stakes. Blade is more than just a slayer of the undead, but he's a boogeyman's boogeyman. Of course, why we're talking about this is because the VeVe app are dropping Blade. This Marvel digital collectible statue drops Saturday the 24th of February, 8 AM PT, which of course is 4 PM UK time. So Blade is one of my favourite characters in both comics and film history. So So let's get a deep dive into this one. So let's start with the origin story and the comics themselves. Eric Cross Brooks, aka Blade, is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics, created by writer Marv Wolfman and penciler Gene Colan. His first appearance was actually in the comic book The Tomb of Dracula, issue 10. This was in July 1973, and as a supporting character, but later went on to have his own storyline. And yes, this is the one that's just dropped on the VeVe app this week. Of course, in this version, Blade had a green jacket, a pair of yellow glasses, and some stakes around his chest. So Blade was actually born in UK London in 1929. His mother, Tara Brooks, was actually a prostitute who was attacked and bitten by a vampire named Deacon Frost. The same kind of storyline as in the movie. Of course, this was why she was pregnant with Eric at the time. As a result, Eric was actually born with vampire traits, but without being fully turned into a vampire. He could even sense non-humans and had a longer lifespan than others, but he didn't even have fangs yet. Later, Blade is actually bitten by Morpheus, and this special blend of DNA gave Blade even more power. Now Blade had accelerated healing, enhanced strength, speed, agility, and even fangs. It does not suffer from the typical vampire weaknesses such as sunlight and garlic.
Fuck you.
This is essentially what makes the Daywalker. So after the brutal death of his mother at the hands of Deacon Frost, Eric swore vengeance against all vampires. He dedicated his life to becoming a skilled vampire hunter, trained his body and mind to combat the undead. And this is actually where Eric became Blade. Blade actually arms himself with a bunch of different weapons specifically designed to dispatch vampires, including silver stakes, swords, a firearm loaded with garlic-filled bullets, even silver bullets, even light bullets at one point. Blade's journey as a vampire hunter leads him to encounter various different allies and enemies. This included Dracula himself. Throughout his adventures, Blade becomes a formidable and respected figure within the Marvel Universe, known for his relentless pursuit of justice and unwavering determination to rid the world of vampires and other supernatural threats. Over the years, Blade has been featured in numerous comic book series, crossover events, and adaptations in other media, cementing his status as one of Marvel's most iconic and enduring characters. So one of the reasons Blade is so popular is of course down to the Wesley Snipes movies. So you can't talk Blade without talking Wesley Snipes' portrayal of Blade. Now Wesley Snipes done a good job with this character. He's done such a good job. I kind of feel the same way as I do about Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. There will only be one actor to ever be Wolverine to me. This also goes for Blade. I will never be watching another Blade series or anything like that without Wesley Snipes. So before the MCU and the multiverses, there's very few superhero movies at this point. Blade, I would say, is one of the first. The success of the first Blade film in 1998 is often credited with helping pave the way for the explosion of superhero movies in the early 2000s. This included X-Men and the Spider-Man franchises, even Daredevil. This film was directed by Stephen Norrington and written by David Goyer. Now at this time this was written, there wasn't really a serious adaptation or a darker character in a film. This was actually a huge risk. There was Batman and Superman, and no darker superheroes with film and gore. So the film and the storyline actually stuck quite close to the original comic book version. Blade was released in August of 1998. This was produced for the cost of $45 million, and the film generated over $131 million. Even in the 1990s, Wesley Snipes was actually a huge star. Being Blade made him a worldwide star. In this film, they were very dark, they were bloody, they had amazing fight scenes and realistic ones. Even the little snippets of humour were in the right places.
Freeze! Motherfucker, are you out of your damn mind?
I can actually remember watching this for the first time, turning this on and watching the nightclub fight scene. I was actually in awe. Now in this film, the weaponry was really well thought out, from the look of the leather coat with the shiny clips to the sharp hairstyle Blade actually has, or the boomerang knife. Even the sword has a trap for anyone that dares to pick it up that's not Blade. Everything was so well thought out. In the first film, Blade mainly deals with vampires and some familiars. These are essentially humans who work for vampires, some avoiding to be eaten by the vampires and some that want to be vampires. Now, Blade went on to be a franchise, and the second film was released in March 2022. Guillermo del Toro was the director for this film, infusing his signature style of dark fantasy and horror in this film. The time this was released was actually a bad year for movie sequels, but Blade 2 actually stopped that tradition. Second film was either on par with the first or even better than the first. So the story's a bit different in this one. There is a new breed of vampires, the Reapers. They have also developed stronger abilities and need to feed more frequent. Even the vampires and Blade are at war. The vampires ask a truce so they can actually take down the new threat, as they eat both vampires and humans. Blade ends up teaming up with a team of vampires that essentially train to kill him. They essentially go on the hunt from there. Seeing Blade with a new team adds new depth to the story and leads to showing Blade's funny side and personality a bit more. In this film, the Reapers were half CGI, half models to ensure realism. Also, the outfits, including Blade's, were glammed up a little bit, with Blade now having a red inline to his coat. The overall look was just sharper. Now, there was a third film. Now, this was probably the worst out of the bunch, but still a good film. This is essentially where they try bringing Dracula back. In this one, again, Blade has a new team, family of his good friend and weapon maker, Whistler. So a couple of fun facts for you. Did you know that although Blade's always in black, there's at least 15 different shades of black at all times? In Blade Trinity, there was actually some controversy due to the behind-the-scenes conflict, notably between Wesley Snipes and the director, David S. Gower. Snipes allegedly refused to engage with the director and freakily stayed in his trailer the whole filming. He also didn't like the idea that the movie wasn't focused on Blade so much, but the whole new crew. Did you also know Wesley Snipes wanted to make the Black Panther movie before Blade? Now, the only reason this didn't happen, it was actually decided that Blade would be a better pick because the comics didn't really have a detailed story, which meant they could do more with the character. Right at the start of Blade 1, we actually see the crispy vampire. He actually attacked someone in the hospital. Did you know the actor actually dislocated his jaw during this scene? Unfortunately, even though this was shot in a hospital, there was actually no medical help.
Came back to finish you off.
Get out of my way, you freak!
Because it was an abandoned one. Also, did you know in this scene, Blade actually cut his hand on the sword? So that's been the story. Let's get to the drop. Blade is dropping to the VeVe app. This must-have digital collectible features Blade in premium digital format. There will only be one version of this collectible. List price is 50 gems or $50. This will be mint in 999 editions. This is a secret rare. This is a first appearance. First available public mint for sale is going to be 41. Of course, 5,000 points minimum MCP bid if you want to try and secure your place. Of course, a total of 90 editions will be held by VeVe and the licensed source. Only a 40% of reservations will be allocated to the waitlist for MCP bidding. Now, I like the collectibles, but I'm not in love. There is no animation, there's a bit of smoke, there's no sound, has that cell shading style again. I wanted a PS5 style textured animation Wesley Snipes collectible. That's what I wanted. I think if this was a Wesley Snipes one, this would have done a hell lot better than this one's going to do. But with all that being said, Blade is one of my favourite characters, one of my favourite films, so I am probably going to go for this drop. I do think this will probably sell out with the additions. So as always, let me know what you think. Are you going to buy this or do you want to wait for Wesley Snipes? So as always, I've been your host, Bob Sales. This time next year, we will be millionaires. Peace!
I was born ready, motherfucker.
I was supposed to fight,
Alright, let's see what this is real quick. Let's see what he had for us at the end there. See what Joe Rogan's talking about. Let's check it out real quick.
Next year, we will be millionaires. Peace!
I was born ready, motherfucker.
I was supposed to fight, Wesley Snipes.
Oh, yeah.
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 That was real. Like, that was lawyers in negotiation. I was training twice a day for 6 months.
Straight. Straight line. Always straight.
I don't know who you think would win between Wesley Snipes and Joe Rogan. I don't know. Joe Rogan back then, you could see that kick. He had some power behind that kick. I don't know, maybe he could have took him. I was going to say Wesley Snipes, but maybe not. Maybe not. All right, let's check the poll. Looks like 2/3 of the chat say they're going for this one today. It is 50 gems, only one rarity, as Bob Sells pointed out. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Bob Sells' YouTube channel. And there's only 999 editions. Of course, VeVe keeps 90. So there's only 909 today. What's up, Mission? We got Distro Feastro. I seen a couple people say they were going to use MCP points on this one today. Miso, I'm not so sure about that one. I saw what Jay was talking about here. I did see that they were making a new Blade, and it had the Ali guy on there. But I think I also did see that they, Joe Rogan, that they rewrote the script, like you said, 3 times already. I didn't know the guy almost quit, though. So it's not sounding like it's going to come along too well. Why don't they got Wesley Snipes playing him? That's what I don't understand. Rogan's a beast. It's the roids. Yeah, well, there is that. Blade wasn't the main character in the second script. Yeah, Blade Trinity is that part 3? Yeah, I only saw the first one. All right, there's a Pokemon. One of the Pokemons did pop up while we were watching Bob's video, but I think Alejandro caught it, so it's all good. Yeah, excellent video by Bob Sells as always. Good morning, Sugar Shane. Who's using MCP? Let me know in the chat if you're using MCP. It looks like 2/3 of the chat so far is going for it. Have you seen Game Trailer coming in 2025? I think I did. Is that the one that's like a remake of Surviving the Game? Because I really liked that movie back in the day, and I think it's a remake. Andrew says, Blade game. Please, let's watch the trailer now. Blade game? Is there a new game, a Blade game coming out? I was going to watch this, if you guys want to check it out for a second. That's last night's event that happened It went down on Karate Combat, and it was crypto influencers, including BitBoy in the main event. Rogan is an MMA fighter. He went, yeah, you're probably right, but he's getting old. But then again, Wesley Snipes is getting old too. All right. I think these are just previews because the actual fights themselves were all like 10 seconds long. It was fun to watch, I'm not gonna lie. This guy right here was freaking hilarious. Somebody was like touching his back and he's like, if this dude don't get off me, no, and the guy laughs, he's like, no, seriously, I'm about to hit you. All right, let's watch a couple of the fights. I didn't see this one. I must have tuned in late. These just got jerseys on. So these are crypto influencers. I don't know how much of the crypto influencers you guys watch, or do you guys just want to see BitBoy fight? Unfortunately, BitBoy actually won. Spoiler alert. I wasn't too happy about that. I was wanting to see him get his butt kicked. Alright, let me fast forward to one of these fights. These look like actual real fights. I'm trying to see crypto influencers fight.
Switch to shop.
Yeah, I don't have the YouTube Red or whatever. That was Altcoin Daily. He clapped back at. Oh crap. The cat's tail just turned it off. Oh no. Did I get rugged? Am I back? I must have got rugged. If you didn't see, I'm joining the waitlist. I just joined the waitlist. You got 10 minutes to join. And here we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Am I back now? I think I'm back. Let me know, La Potato, am I back? Alright, we can do a little bit of rug refresh help. Okay, I think we're good. Let me mute myself so there's no echo.
A quick break. We'll come back. We got a couple more fights for you.
Why not? He's mid-40s.
This was actually a good fight. Of course, I didn't know any of these people except for the
You
guy.
and you get Josh.
Put me in, coach.
This is Moon Daddy versus Crypto Crow.
Just next to Josh.
You know, I respect that 11-year break. Sometimes we all need to just sit on the
Say,
couch for a while.
look, any way
you know?
you want to dice it, Bass, a 7 foot tall, legitimately 7 foot tall human being is just scary to fight.
100%. Look at the size difference.
Fight! Shazai Rin still in attendance right now watching this crypto showdown.
Don't worry, it only lasts like 10 seconds.
Oh, look at that. Above the knee. Below the knee. Yeah, that was above the knee. Nice. That's good. He turned his hip in there as well.
Oh, my God.
Oh! Well, big shots from Crypto Crow. And that is the size paying dividends there.
Jeez.
Moon Daddy's got to punch up rather significantly.
That's a big shot.
That's a large man, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, bro. I mean, bro.
Yeah, that's all she wrote for that one. Yeah, apparently Big A knows about it. Crypto Crow was about 7 foot tall is what they're saying. All right, y'all ready to see BitBoy Ben fight? Ben Armstrong?
Look at
Man,
him,
I really
staring
want
him
him to
down.
get beat up.
Thinking Vandalay Silva
OD
style.
Vault,
You know what,
box
George?
rated. I'd box
Watching
rate
some
him,
Sandstorm
at an
right
event
now.
like this,
Watching
yeah.
this happen tonight,
It was a street fight, though.
I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after.
He was trained in the military, and I'm like 44 years old. But, I mean, I would put some gloves on and do it sanctioned. If not, though, I got to bring a
Damn, Big Boy's got the
a shank
face
or
of
something.
he wants to hurt somebody.
You told me first round knockout. Let's see if it happens.
I mean, you got to admit on the stare down front, he's doing a really good job of like, you know, sinking into the mindset.
The dude he's fighting is basically a furry. The guy came down with
He's got a blue belt.
a Sonic the Hedgehog
Yeah, I don't
costume
know.
on.
I'm not going to speculate. I'm guessing it just goes with the Sonic attire.
Yeah, with his blue corner thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that
More
face.
Light is moving. He's pissed. More Light's mad.
Yeah.
Did BitBoy have intercourse with his wife or so? What is this? He is angry. Oh, my God. Oh, my
Big
God.
left hand.
Shit.
Back up to his feet on the single leg.
Oh, shit.
Oh, he knows he's in a fight now.
Oh, my God, bro.
Dude, this is a fight of the night.
Well,
Right now,
there's
right now.
some dirty boxing going on here.
This is just insane.
Moonlight waves him off.
I mean, we're getting our money's worth tonight. Oh, boy.
Big shots.
I love that Charles Oliveira is sitting pitside filming this on his phone.
Is he still here? Is he? Where is he?
He's sitting next to us. Oh, well, he goes on a single again. Strictly speaking, you can't dive, commit both hands on a single leg in karate combat, but
in the poetic words of Crypto Grady, let's go.
We've got about 40 seconds left in this opening round here, and there is no semblance of a guard or head movement
whatsoever.
I mean, they're both just
That's
so
He tries to intimidate him by his looks.
If you could beat someone with a stare, that's just it.
If I look really angry, maybe he gets shot.
Big shot. This is barbarian clubbing action.
Somebody put Jake Paul on alert. Oh my God.
No dirty boxing here.
Stop. No clinch. No clinch. Stop. Fight.
We're down to 6 seconds. We're gonna go to a second round.
Woo!
Looks like two drunk uncles fighting at Thanksgiving in the backyard or something. I don't know, man. Some people enjoy it. I enjoyed it. It was better than the three fights before that, which all last about 10 seconds each. We can watch round 2 if y'all want to, if y'all are into this. It goes a full 3 rounds. The third round, though, I think is only 60 seconds long. Oh, there's a Pokemon there. I know Andrew wants to watch this, so let me check it out. I might get demonetized for this, but I don't really care. Marvel's Blade announcement trailer, Game Awards 2023. So I guess this is a video game coming out. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's only 1 minute 24 seconds. Make sure you guys, if you're joining, whoops, that is the wrong button. If you guys are joining this drop, that you go ahead and get into the queue. You got 5 minutes left to get into the queue. The poll's going. Oh, MCP poll. I can't change polls because people will come in at the last second. And I always like to check that poll before I hit the buy now button. Yeah, Ben was pumped up. He got gassed pretty fast though. Big A. Oh, it says after the fight, Ben coin pumped big. I knew it was going to. I thought about buying some, like even as it was happening, because I knew it would pump and then just sell real quick. But I'm not a day trader. I'm not gonna try to do that. I probably would have lost more in gas fees than I would have made. Walkman says been buying Omi in MetaMask for over a year. Oh yeah, I've heard people say that you could buy Omi in MetaMask. There's Bob Sales. We watched your video a minute ago. Bob Sales was a great one. Good stuff on the video as always. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Bob Sales YouTube channel. And yeah, Bit4X. So what's going on with Bit4X? The let's see. The theories are, they say that it's maintenance, and at least they are updating the community. So it makes me feel like that's probably what it is, right? However, there's some people saying that it's like a DDoS attack. Some people say they could just be rugging. And what kind of scared me, just saw it right before I went live, was a tweet, and I don't know how accurate it is, but a tweet saying that the majority of the holdings on Bit4X are OMI tokens. There's 22 billion OMI tokens, and for like USDC or USDT, they only have 600,000. So people are like, oh, they're just gonna rug and take all the OMI, but I don't know. Is that normal? I mean, wouldn't they go to jail or something? Is it not worth the time to go to jail? Nobody knows who these people are that's running the whole exchange. Kryptonian spent his drop money on a Disney desk. I saw that I saw your tweet about it. Anybody paying $220 for the Elmon drop? Elmon is partnering with OpenSea for this drop. What's up, Tony Dolce? And it's a cool art piece. I'm just not into Elmon X myself. How many MCP points are people using? I saw somebody say 10,000 on this one. 40% of the supply is held back for MCP if you do decide to use some. I'm not going to do it. If I don't get the drop, I'll be fine. I think there's going to be L's in the chat today. Probably a lot. Please get your crypto from exchanges. Yeah, I always thought everybody traded on exchanges and then immediately transferred it over to their own wallets. I don't see why you wouldn't. It's the only thing that makes sense. Especially when you see stuff like FTX already. Yeah, hurry up and join. You got 2 minutes. Once it hits 5 minutes, you can no longer join the waitlist. I do think there's going to be some rebounds today, so we'll probably go for that if we don't get the drop. Heard they deleted channels in their Discord, but not sure. I know their Discord is still going on. Gus says it rugged. I don't know about all that, bro. Do they not know who runs these exchanges? That seems dangerous. All right, Romos, let's check the price predictions. Maybe we got a few more in the channel. I'm checking the poll right now. 68% of the chat, more than 2/3 say they're going for it. We were watching the Bitcoin bin fight. If we really want to get into round 2, we can. Maybe after the drop. All right, so we got a new prediction here from Satish. Let's start at the top. Blade. His name's Blade, so of course he's bullish on this. 100 gems for him. Junior's got 60. Dan K's got 73. Oliver's got 89. Southside's at 75. I got 69 on this one. BE's got 65. And Satish is at 58. So everybody in the price prediction channel is above retail on this. I thought a good comparison for it was Ghost Rider, although Ghost Rider is more popular for sure. And it's animated, and the collectible looks really cool. And it's at 100 gems, and then it goes straight to 120. There's only 1,200 total editions. It's a first appearance. It's Marvel. I just don't know that the Blade collectible looks as good as the Ghost Rider collectible, but it's somewhat comparable, at least in edition size. You need 22k plus for this drop, says BE. Wells can easily afford that. That's true. Some people are getting 22k per day. I wouldn't be surprised. It's called an exchange. That's true. That's what you're supposed to do. Trade and then exchange it back to your wallet. BE says, let's go Muzzle Run. If you guys haven't been playing Muzzle Run, I think last week I won something like $30 total, and I paid $0. Free entries over there on the BE YouTube channel during his drop day streams on the weekdays. He after the drop, he plays Muzzle Run, which is an NFT game on Polygon, so it's really cheap when it comes to any type of gas fees. And he has these tournaments, and if you win the tournament, you win like 30 Matic and 30 or 20 Matic. I think I won 20 on one and 10 on the other. And Matic app right now is like at $1 each, so that's $20 or $30. 50 gems kind of pricey. You're not lying. Oh yeah, the game teaser. My bad, Andrew. This guy must be on the team that created this game. He really wants to show it off. But no, you're right. I do want to check this out. I haven't seen it yet. This is apparently the new game that they're teasing on Blade. Let me get it set up here. We're going to check it out and see if it's any. Crap. Wrong button, obviously. My bad. We're going this way. My bad. Let me mute myself. I'm also going to link this in the chat in case you guys want to check it out yourself.
Votre attention, le soleil est sur le point de se coucher. Tous les citoyens sont priés de se mettre à l'abri en intérieur jusqu'à l'aube. Attention, the sun is currently setting. All citizens are required to shelter indoors.
Turn that shit up. Relax, man. I don't bite. Lock up tight now. Night's just getting started.
I mean, there's some good beats and everything, but they didn't show us any gameplay at all. They're just telling us that this game is coming, but they didn't really tell us nothing about it. I need more information. What kind of game is it? It does look like it'd probably be pretty cool. But apparently this is the new Blade game that they're going to be releasing soon. What's up, JB in the house? Let's go. It looks like most of the people in the chat are going for today's drop, so maybe this is one to go for. Oops, wrong one. Check out BE's channel if you haven't subscribed already. Let me get this pulled up. We got 2 minutes before the drop begins. Actually, 3 minutes. What do you think of Sawaya picture David posted on his IG story? Maybe a new drop. Sawaya? I've not heard. Was that today? I know there's something that people have been talking about. Let me find David Hughes. See if I can find that tweet you're talking about. And it was like, oh, is it like Wild Worlds or something? It's some metaverse that has been replying to VeVe tweets. Well, see, they got me blocked on everything, so I can't really see. Oh yeah, so I did see this. This is this tweet right here shows a little bit of what it looks like for tomorrow's drop if you get the jetpack and you combine it with the RoboCop, and I think you have to burn the RoboCop. in order to do that, so the supply on Robocops will be dropping. I don't know. I didn't see the Sawaya thing. I'm not sure what Sawaya is. Did anybody see the Wild World thing? Yeah, Wilder World. Thank you. The song is a banger. Yeah, it was a banger. Oh, it's just a teaser. Oh yeah, it's probably gonna be cool. Yeah, that's it, Dan. Doesn't look too great. Well, you don't even know what it looks like. Can't even tell. What's up, Bruin88 says. Oh, he's talking about his dogs over there. I keep calling them horses. They are dogs on Muzzle Run. Like I said, it's on Polygon. It's a pretty cool looking game, and you can win some money playing it. Got a minute and a half before this drop begins. Hopefully you're already in the wait list, or else you can no longer join. Diazzo says, the real question is how many people are willing to buy in the marketplace if they don't get it? That's how we test the real demand. Yeah, but that's kind of a hard thing to poll on people, but I feel like the fact that it's Marvel is what helps it a lot. So people were comparing it with RoboCop, and the reason Blade is going to be more valuable than RoboCop is not just scarcity, but the fact that it's Marvel. Marvel's huge. We got a lot of Marvel fans on the app. It burns the jetpack, not the RoboCop. Okay, thank you, Scar. Didn't VeVe say you get a new collectible? I don't know. I didn't read that close into it because I don't own a RoboCop, so I wasn't too worried about it. I don't even know if I'll go for the drop. I'll probably stream it. Is the estimated value on the Collectibles comic screen accurate? I think it is, and it just shows you floor prices. It only updates maybe once every hour. So if you have special serial numbers that are worth more than floor, then it's not really accurate for you. You have 2 Robocops if you craft, a regular and a butterfly. A butterfly Robocop? That sounds feminine. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want a butterfly Robocop. Send it to you in your Twitter inbox. What'd you send me? Or did you send somebody else something? I missed that one. 47,000 MCP points being used by Bruin88. He's getting a W. I think there's going to be some L's. A lot of L's in the chat. Could be wrong. So what's the... Oh. Vault's getting a double-digit mint today. I need that number 41. I've never gotten a 41. I think I got a 46 once. I'm like kind of recently too. But I would take a 41. That would be nice. Good luck, everybody. Let's go. What? What is this? Shenanigans. All right, I'll go for the rebound then. I got the big L. What about Vegas? Hope it does better than... Oh, hope it does better than Storm. Yeah, well, Storm had 5 different rarities, though. This is a big difference, and it's so scarce. Milham says, kind of wish they'd throw in old school timing. I know. They said they were going to, too. They said they weren't all going to be waitlist, but then they all were. Man, look at the chat. Lots of L's in the chat. Biggest Bro, Atomic, Greedy One, Mark Holman, Nathan Blaisdell got one. Congratulations. There's one dub. I feel like the only people who got a W's today are the ones who spent their MCP. JB got a dub. And oh, Dad Olive used 6K MCP and still got the L. Wow, Gabe Vinson used over 10,000 MCP and still got an L. So man, these whales are using their MCP points up on stuff like this. I'm surprised, honestly. Mustus Pustus got number 122. Billy Bishop got number 300. Choo Choo got number 72. Yeah, when there's that many people in the chat, it messes my chat up, so I have to go back here and look. Saw Jimmy Hoffa's in the chat. I haven't seen Jimmy Hoffa in a while. Used 10K points and did not get the drop. Kryptoni says he's going to buy it for 40 in the aftermarket. I don't know about that. Everybody in my price predictions channel says that it's going to be over retail. Risky B with number 54 on the drop. Congratulations. EMB got the drop with 22,000 MCP points. Sawaya is the Lego brick artist. Oh, I didn't know that. David posted a yellow sculpture on his IG. Oh, it's on his Instagram. So I guess Sawaya has to do with Lego. Wes spent 27K and got a 2-digit. Congratulations. JB got a W with no MCP, so he was in that 60%. 7K points, still got the L. Kachow got number 93. Seems like people who used MCP are getting all the 2 digits. I hope it's still random. Splint got it and used 25K MCP. I don't know why people are using MCP on Blade when some people don't even think it's going to go above retail. But hey, if you got it, use it. Why not? It's a secret rare and a set by itself. That's true. That's true, and it's pretty scarce too. It's a first appearance. It's Marvel. It's got a lot going for it. Shelby Cobra got it. Let's go. Congratulations, Shelby Cobra. W for Milham, L for Dame K, W for Tony Doce. Hammy says price predictions for 24 hours, 69 to 79 gems. NFA, not financial advice. That's what I had for my price prediction after 24 hours was 69 gems. We can go for the rebound in 12 minutes. I think a lot of rebounds will happen. I could be wrong. I feel like since we know exactly where to click, and I'll show you before the rebound happens, that we're going to have a good chance of getting this one. Kryptoni says the MCP points will need to be more incentivized. Spending 30k points with no success is crazy. You get that 30k points back, though, if you don't have success, though, right? Bruin88 got number 904. Is that a good serial number? I got serial numbers to look for. I don't think I've added it manually to the stream yet, but I can do it right now. There's a couple to look for today. I think 666 does good, right? Because what's this called? Blade. Because it's a vampire. Is he a vampire? He's like half vampire, right? So I got 666 up there because he's half vampire. 616 for Earth 616, of course. 999. And 73 might be a little bit of a stretch. Maybe not. I know BE likes serial numbers like that where it's the last 2 numbers of the year of their first appearance. So those are my serial numbers to look for today on the Blade drop when the market opens, which will be 5 minutes after that timer hits 0. It says remaining edition 0 already. It says calculating right now. Let's go back and see. Usually it just says calculating until the market opens. Shout out to Smart Buy with the win, or with the catch on the Pokemon. Yeah, it still just says calculating. Might be looking at burned editions, or maybe you're looking at it on the market. You used to be able to see how many were left by looking at up in the market. Alejandro got the number 347, and he didn't even use MCP. Congratulations. Number 98 for the year of the movie. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Shakespeare got 696. That one's still pretty good, though. That's like 69. The people who like 69 like that kind of stuff. Dub Dallas says, don't you have better odds without MCP since only 40%? No, because if you use MCP, then you're put into both pools. So if you don't get it with that 40% that's set aside for MCP users, then you get pushed down to the 60% and you can still win it. Kryptoni says some get it without using the points, which discourages some from using them. Obviously not if they're using that many MCP points on drops like this. However, you got to do it that way or you're going to push out all the small people. And there's more small people than there are big people. It says in the remaining editions part for me. Oh, that's weird. Distro Feastro's getting the alpha. But nah, I think there's going to be some available for the rebound. The Blade collectible looks dope. Does it really? I don't know. I was kind of sus on that face right there. MCP whales are making waves. They're using up their MCP, but then again, they get so many per day. Maybe not. Alejandro, I'm sorry, Abdullah takes a L, same as me. I got an L. Doki got a great serial number, 456. That's a consecutive. People definitely pay extra for that. No Blade for use. I'm getting it on the rebound, so don't worry. I'm quick with the rebound. I know exactly where to click. I wish I didn't go all in on drag and drop. Now I'm on 1KC. That's what's going to happen to all these big guys. They're going to use all their MCP points up on Tarzan comics and Blade collectibles, you know, RoboCop jetpacks. And then when they drop Yoda FA, we're going to have a chance. Meta Money has not used MCP points. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting too. I don't have a lot to use, but I'm waiting. I did use a little bit on the first ever MCP drop, just because it was the first ever MCP drop. But besides that, I haven't used it. Just notice the tip of the blade has blood. Yeah, it does. But one thing that I don't love about it, what's up, Dr. Strange? Let's go. Hopefully you got one on the drop today. I think it's going to do all right, go above retail. One thing I didn't love about this, and I think it was on Arcade's live stream that I was watching last night, he was showing how in the tomb right here, the hand goes into the grave, but then it just cuts off right where you see the wrist right there. It cuts off. So I don't love that. Like, they could have a whole skeleton in there or something. Bruin88 says 71 MCP level. Yeah, you're doing fine. Where do we click? We click on the button that says, or on the word that says public. So when the timer gets to 0 minutes and about 3 seconds, just like the old school days, we're going to be spam clicking with our finger right there where it says the word public. Spam, 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 spam. You should be able to get in quick. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of rebounds today, especially since it's sold out so fast, but it's 50 gems, so maybe there will be. Billy Bob Bitcoin in the house got it with no MCP, but threw it back. He threw it back. So there will be rebounds for sure. I'll get BitBoy, Billy Bob Bitcoins. I called you BitBoy, my bad. We were watching the BitBoy fight earlier, that's why. Kryptoni bought a Disney desk that matched. It's pretty cool that you matched your Walt serial number with your Disney desk for sure. Bonnie says 1.4 million MCP. Oh man, yeah, you're balling. Is this Eddie Murphy? No. It used to be Wesley Snipes. Now it's I can't remember that guy's name. Ali something Ali or Ali something. He's in several movies, but that movie hasn't came out yet. Choo Choo says this is a sleeper. This might be a sleeper today. The edition size is low. It's Marvel. It's first appearance. Somebody was asking for price predictions. Let me move the lady from the Goonies off my screen for a second. I love Choo Choo's profile picture. All right, his name's Blade, so I don't know if you can take what he says necessarily to heart, but Blade says it's going for 100. Junior says it's going for 60 and has 2 laughing emoji. Dan K's at 73. Oliver's the bull today. Well, I guess Blade's the bull. Oliver's got 89. Southside's got 75. I got everybody's favorite number 65. Pokemon on the screen. BE's got 65 and Satish has 58 on this. So pretty much, I think everybody's above retail in my price predictions channel. And they're not a bunch of Moon Boys either. Blade Collectible has some cool smoke going on for the VeVeverse builders. Does it move around? Is it like animated? That would be cool. Shout out to Dustin Kozak, got one today. Sub 200, serial number 2. Congratulations. All right, we got 6 minutes for the rebound. Let's do a guess that collectible. A collectible is going to pop up on the top of the screen. And the first person, that's a tough one too. First person to correctly type out what that collectible is will win 250 Vault Cash. And speaking of Vault Cash, I want to try my new Vault Redeem. See if this works. I think I have enough cash for it. See if my Zombies Redeem works. It might not. I might not have the money for it. That's what I thought. BE super hard to match a specific match. But yeah, that's the new one. You got 600 you can pay for that. And the Zombies will come out. It's a good one for today. You got paid. Probably super hard to match a specific match, especially with Walt and the desk. Absolutely, those are good ones. Oh no, I think that for some reason messed up my chat. Yeah, Ed209 would have got it, but you got to type it the right way. Let's see if anybody got that one. Nope. Martin Gingras got it. Let's go. Yep, Ed209. All right, yeah. So that's the new Zombies one. It's almost rebound time. 5 minutes after the rebound happens. So 10 minutes from now, the marker will open and we can snipe these. Got a few serial numbers to look for today. I think 666 does good today because he's a vampire. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't check to see if Blade is from Earth 616. I'm assuming he is, but maybe not. Is he from a different Earth? He got bit by Morpheus, or not Morpheus, Morbus. He got bit by that Marvel vampire whose movie nobody watched. So I'm assuming he's in the same universe as that guy. So I think 616. I could be wrong. Just sold one of them this morning. What'd you sell, Rich J? The Ed209? I know people was buying those. Tony Dolce got number 202. Congratulations. That's a palindrome. Gus says Earth 838. Is that legit? If so, that's definitely a serial number to look for. I need to verify this. What universe is Blade from? Earth 616 is what it says. For comic book nerds like myself, the Marvel Earth 616 comic universe is common to the Marvel mythos. Eric Brooks, blah, blah, blah. So where'd you get the 818 from? What'd he say? 838. Where'd you get the 838 from? It says 616. Maybe 838 is a serial number to look for. I'm not a Marvel expert. I don't know my Marvel like that. What's up, David? You? I got number 84. Congratulations, Miss Mars. I think if the floor's around 70 or 80, which is about where I think it's going to sit around today. You got number 84. I want to say 100. Maybe you can get more. Maybe 150. Probably 100 would be my guess, unless somebody's collecting that number 84 because of the year 1984. Yeah, okay, so 98 and 998 might be good serial numbers to look for today because the movie happened in 98. Oh, we're getting drunk over here. Woo. Wish I was getting drunk over here. Are we thinking a double FA, Blade and Wesley Snipes? That's not Wesley Snipes. That don't look like Wesley to me. Maybe it is. FA Wesley. Biggest bro getting me drunk over here. You had the David U pop up. Those are all the stuff that you can spend your Vault Cash on, but you can also summon your own Pokemon to catch. But if you use Catch Pokemon for 200 or Catch My Pokemon, then only you can catch that Pokemon. And with the Catch My Pokemon command, you then put in the Pokedex number of the Pokemon you want to spawn, so you can spawn particular Pokemon. Is that confusing? It's a little confusing, I know. And if anybody has a Pokeparty, let's see your Pokeparty. Throw your Pokeparty on the screen. Once you catch them, you can add them to your Pokeparty, and then you can display your Pokeparty to show off what you've caught. Thoughts on Elmon X-Drop? Oh, it's only 744 editions. I thought it was more than 200, though. If it's only 200, I mean, I probably would go for it, except for with Elmon X. They give all the supply to their, I don't want to say their wells, but to the people that already have been collecting on there. If you're a new collector, the chances of getting a drop like that is pretty low. However, they did just partner with OpenSea, so maybe this one does really well. How many MCP points does holding Blade give you? You get 5 because he's a secret rare. You get 1 because he's a set by himself, and you get 1 for the fact that he's just an NFT, so you would get 7 per day, I think. Cheers, JB. Yeah, Scream is the one that's dropping on Elmon X. If I already got a Blade, can I get another one on Rebound? Yes, you can, as far as I know. Oh, you just don't use the 1 on there, just regular Pokeparty. So for the Pokedexes, you use 1, 2, and 3. But for Pokeparty, you don't need a number. Oh, you just need a space there, and that would have worked. So keep in mind, if somebody uses Catch Pokemon or Catch My Pokemon, it should tell you in the chat, there's Alejandra's Pokeparty. That only that person can catch it. Get ready for the rebound, though. It happens in 1 minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to be spam clicking on this word right here where it says public. That's where the buy now button pops up. I think there'll be a few rebounds, not a lot. Right here, Distro Fistro, where it says public. That's where we're going to be spam clicking with our finger. Price predictions on this one are anywhere from 58 to 100. One at 100, one at 83, and the rest between like 60 and 80, I think. Yes, Super Arsenal, you can get another one. Even if you got the drop, you can get another one on the rebound for sure. Elmon X drop is 220. First OpenSea collab, popular art. I'm going for it. Elmon will melt faces. They might. But when I looked into their the whole Elmon X stuff and what their license was, it feels to me like it's a reprint of a reprint. I mean, they do look good. They're 3D. I like that. They're not just 2D, two-dimensional. But I just don't like the fact that the Elmon guy is like 18 years old. Some rich kid I'm giving my money to. Is it worth it to invest 10 million on me and put it on the app? Yes. I would say yeah. I think, well, I would wait for it to come down a little more. It's already coming down. Get in at like 0006. Maybe 0007. That's my problem. I always wait. I'm trying to wait for 0005 and it never happened. That's why I don't have any on me. All right, good luck, y'all. Ouch. Big L on the rebound. For me. We got 5 minutes before the market opens up on these. Do we get any rebounds? Sold out. I didn't even see the button. Yikes. Dochi says I was plugged in. I guess we're going for these snipes then. I bet there's somebody who drops it below retail. Even if the floor is at like 70 or 80, there's always someone who wants to get rid of it fast. Big fat L. Nope, no luck. All right, we got 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes before the market opens up on these. If you want, we can watch round 2. Y'all ready for round 2? Let me know in the chat. You ready for round 2? We got BitBoy Ben. This is the fight from last night. Going against some guy, this guy that dresses up like Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, let's do round 2 while we wait for the market to open.
Be first. Great fucking job, man. Only got one more round. Great fucking job.
This is
That's awesome.
This is fucking incredible. Awesome. This is incredible, bro.
Here we go.
My goodness. Guys, who do you think took that first round? It's got to be Matt Lenny.
Oh,
right?
Lenny, for sure. He dropped him. He did the damage. Ooh. Oh, that was nice. He's ready. It's better footwork.
Oh, a kick and a nice combo from BitBoy. Oh, boy. BitBoy's locking in.
Haymakers.
Oh, my God.
Listen, I'm going back to the clip. That is legal for them to keep going. The referee should not have broken them up.
Oh, BitBoy is fucking going. He's losing his mind.
Look at his eyes.
Talk about a project leader.
Literally gonna pop out of his hand.
Body shot. Yeah, that was a good one.
Uh-oh. The altitude's starting to get to more life.
1 minute of action.
Stop. Knee.
Stop. Come on, guys. It's legal.
I've seen a lot of fights. These guys genuinely hate each other. They hate each other. This is not friendly battle. Oh, my God.
45 seconds left.
What?
Hey, with that shot, we could be going to a third.
Yeah, we could go to the third round. I think we should.
Oh!
Hey, don't get up the hand. Don't get up the hand. Hey,
Yes, no grab the hand.
No grab the hands.
More light. Throw those hands. You know what's inside of you. You are a project leader, more light. Throw those hands.
20 seconds.
20 seconds left. I'm running out of breath.
Where's the kicks? One gut punch.
Stop.
Or kick.
Stop.
14 seconds left.
Oh.
The second and final round.
Oh, that hammer. Split decision.
I think we're getting a third round. I think it's a draw.
More like to take a punch.
It's actually not even over yet. They go a third round. The third round's only a minute long. You might watch that if you want. It's third round's kind of rough, though. They're both gassed so bad. Won a BitBoy versus TJ fight. Who's TJ? I don't know that guy. Buy button came back at 18, says Tony Dolce. Oh, and we were over here watching BitBoy. Rugged by BitBoy again. Man, we should have been keeping track of the buy now. Maybe it'll pop up at the 19-minute mark. Did you click back into the page, or did it just pop up right where sold out is? Dr. Strange says, what's this? Last night, Dr. Strange, they had an event on karate. I can never remember what it's called. Karate Combat, where it was a bunch of crypto influencers fighting each other, and the main event was BitBoy Ben versus some dude that wears the Sonic the Hedgehog costume. I don't know who that guy is. I didn't know any of those guys. Can you check the last comic we got dropped? The prices are good. Yeah, I figured those would do all right because it's a first appearance. It's somewhat related to Miles Morales. We got 30 seconds before we can buy and sell these in the market, and there's only 5,000 editions. So the common is doing pretty good at $450. Uncommons at $430. I really like the ultra rare cover on that one. It looks nice. 34 gems. And then the secret rare, I saw somebody 150 on Twitter who had 2 of those secret rares, both sub 200 serial numbers. They might be in the chat. Good mints for Blade. A couple people had mentioned 98 and 998 because that's the year it came out. I got 666 on there and 616. 999 of course, 41 of course, and then possibly 73. Alright. They should be popping up any second. Maybe we can get a quick snipe because I was not able to get this on the drop. I went for the drop, I went for the rebound, L, and then another L. But now we're going to get the dub. Usually takes about 15, 20 seconds, maybe even longer, 30 seconds before they start appearing. They'll pop up here in a second though. I know I was watching BE's live stream the other day and he was like, why aren't they popping up? They do take a couple seconds to pop up. See about 30 seconds, 25 or 30 seconds after that 20-minute mark before they finally start showing up. What's up, Kid Arcade in the house? Let's go. It was a good drop because it sold out right away. So I'm assuming that's a good sign. Lots of L's in the chat. I got the L. There's number 69 on the market. A lot of people saying 18-minute rebound. Yeah, the rebounds have been kind of weird like that. They seem to pop up sometimes at the 18-minute mark, sometimes at the 19-minute mark, sometimes at the 20-minute mark. Depends on the drop, though. With a drop like this, the supply is so low that I'm not surprised that there weren't many rebounds. Somebody said it popped back up, though, at the 18-minute mark. JB says there's 4 left. So maybe if you stay on that screen, another one will pop up. I don't even have enough jimmies to snipe these right now. I had like just enough to go for the drop. I was going to put in my profit from Myro, buying Myro, the Solana meme coin. I was up about 80 bucks on it. I was going to put that 80 bucks into here. I just didn't have enough time. I didn't get around to it. I probably will before tomorrow's drop. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to snipe anything at these prices. Floor's at 75 though. I do see them all the way down to 75. Maybe it drops down to 50. I can grab one and then it goes back up. Or maybe someone just throws one on the market for like 1 gem and I'm super fast on it. It's going to be tough to snipe today though. Everybody's going to be sniping the same stuff. Not triple, 880, 488. I see one all the way down to 65. Number 48's on the market. We have to watch that last round of the BitBoy fight before we end this stream, though. If they got one more round, the third round only goes for a minute long. Then they crown the winner. What's wrong? Is my chat broke? Or is that, I guess everybody's sniping. It's funny whenever the market opens and nobody types. It goes from everybody typing every 5 seconds to nobody typing at all because everybody's trying to snipe. Alright, Bruin88 is saying the buy now. Okay, some people are going for rebounds. Buy button did pop back up at the 22-minute mark. I wonder who gets those kind of rebounds. They're just sitting on the page, because even when we sit on the page, we don't ever get those type of rebounds. 997 for 9970. It's like the third from last. Third from highest serial number. There's 989. I think the floor is up to 70 now. It was down to 65. It came up a little bit. Let's see what that floor is looking like. 72, going up. I'm trying to get one for 50. I don't know if it's going to happen. Smart Buy says it says at 0 available. Let's see what it says for me. Yeah, I think they're sold out. Somebody said it said 4 a minute ago. But probably at that 22-minute mark when the buy now popped up, those last 4 got sold. Dolce says this is good practice for Wolverine. Imagine they drop Wolverine first appearance collectible with only 999 editions. On that one, I'd probably use all my MCP points. I don't have a lot. But if I went all in, maybe that would get me the drop. It's not really much of a gamble on something you know you're going to make a profit on, because if you're not selected with those MCP points, you get them back. Feels like the price is going up a little bit. Could be wrong. There's 75, so maybe not. Last time we checked was at 72. A dugong. I remember dugongs. Bots didn't use MCP. Some people in the chat did. I mean, I think somebody said they used 20k MCP and did not get the drop. So you had to be above 20k to use it. If I would have used all my MCP, I would have got the drop. But I don't want to use up my MCP for a 10 gem profit. Well, 20 gems. 20 gems, sorry. 20 gem profit. We'll see where it goes from here. You get your MCP pack if you don't get selected. Yes. No. I'm pretty sure. Am I right on that one? Pretty sure if you don't get selected, you get your MCP points back. So it is possible. Let's say you use 10,000 MCP points on this drop, but the cutoff was like 22,000. And then you didn't get it. You get your 10,000 back. Then you get thrown down into that pool of 60% that goes to people who didn't use MCP. You could still hit the drop and get your MCP points back. Did someone spend 20k? I spent 20,001 and got it. Yeah, I don't know what the cutoff was. There were definitely people who used 20,000. There were some people who used more. I think somebody said they used 30 or 32k and was it selected and they got a 2-digit. And there was people who used less than 20k and did not get selected. Yep, Renee says if not selected, here, let me get on here where I can click on these. MCP will stay on the account. Alright, I'm keeping my eye on the market. If something comes down to like 50 gems, I might buy it. I should have put that money into my VeVe account today so that I had some sniping money, but I kind of thought I was going to get a W and then I could sell it real quick and then I have money to snipe with, but no dub today. I was on the wait list, but I did not use any MCP points, so I was not lucky. There's lots of L's in the chat. Toche spent 0 and got selected. Yep, you are lucky and blessed. Good stuff. I used 40k but didn't get a 2-digit for sure. I don't think it matters. It's supposed to be assigned to you the serial numbers randomly, so using more MCP points should not get you a lower serial number, and if it did, people would be upset about. There's 1, 2, 3 for 150. Might be worth flipping, maybe not. Martin L for me, but happy to see an instant sellout. Yeah, it's always good to see an instant sellout. Some people were skeptical about this one and whether it was going to sell out or not. Some people were saying they were skipping the drop. I think I saw one poll on Twitter where a lot of people were skipping the drop. But you gotta think, it's Marvel, it's first appearance, it's a character that most people know, and there's only 999 total editions. It's scarce. I think the floor is at 72 right now. I was hoping maybe I could snipe one for 50, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I bid 11111. Number 92 was the mint I got. Okay, so you bet 11,000. So 11,000 got it. So maybe the cutoff was a lot smaller than I thought. There was a drop recently. Can't remember which one it was, but there was a drop recently where the MCP cutoff ended up being around 22,000 or 20,000. Doggo spent 10k and got a W, and it was taken out of my MCP balance, so maybe 10k even got the drop today. Let me know how much you spent and if you got the drop today, and also if they took the MCP points out of your account, because if you didn't spend enough to hit that cutoff and still got the drop, you got it from the 60%, not the 40% reserved for MCP users. For someone who doesn't have a Robocop, is it worth it to go for the jetpack? That's a good question. I'm wondering that myself. Let's go look at the Medium article. It's not a Medium article, but the blog article. Because if you can craft these after buying them off the market, then maybe it will be worth going for. Alright, so there's only one thing dropping, technically, tomorrow. And it's this jetpack for 2,000 editions, 40 gems. Kind of expensive. Alright, holders of the Season 1 Robocop and the jetpack can craft a flyable Robocop. 1 craft per Season 1 Robocop and jetpack held. Store and market purchases are eligible. Jetpack will be burned in the crafting process. So the fact that the jetpack will be burnt in the crafting process. It's craft, not burn, but the jetpack gets burned, but not the Robocop. So if you have a Robocop and you have a jetpack and you craft, your jetpack gets burnt, you get a Robocop, and then you get this Robocop. So you'll have 2 Robocops, one with the jetpack and one without. You will not have a jetpack, you know, separate, like sitting here. So if more than half of these get burnt so that people can get the Robocop jetpack, then there's going to be like 900, maybe even less, maybe 800. Still, it's 40 gems. I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough one to talk me into going for. Do you guys plan on going for the jetpack? I know if you have Robocop, you are. Should I buy the Robocop to mint the Robocop? I think Robocop's already pumped a little bit, though, right? We'll go look at them. Oh, yeah, only the jetpack will be burned. Maybe go for the jetpack and hold the jetpack. That's kind of what I was thinking. Because if they burn a bunch of them, you'll never really know what the MCP cutoff is because you'll never know if they got it with their bid. Well, they'll know if they got it with their bid or in their regular queue because it will depend on if that MCP points was taken out of their account. Yeah, there's Robocop. It's trending, so you know it's already pumped a little bit. It's at 110. I think there's, what, 2,000 of them? 1987? Yeah, there's 1987 of these. Floor's 109. The edition sizes on the jetpack is also 1987, and the possible editions on the ultra rare jetpack edition with the Robocop animated is a possibly 1987, but of course it's not going to get that high because not everybody is going to craft. So the regular Robocop edition size, the one we were just, this one, will not change no matter what. But the jetpack edition size will change, both of them. I don't know. Robocop's 110 already. Yeah, I'm not buying it right now. I don't think going and crafting the Robocop will be a smart move right now. If you already had the Robocop though, and you bought it like for cheap before the announcement, then maybe you did all right. Like the biggest bro, of course. I don't think you keep Robocop and have. I thought you did. Don't you get both of them? Because only the jetpack gets burnt. So does your Robocop turn into the other Robocop, effectively being burned? Maybe I need to read into that. Yeah, like the biggest bro getting his Robocop at 71 gems. Let's go. Speaking of 71, that's where Blade's at now. It's coming down a little bit. It's at 70. I paid 69 a few weeks ago for a 3-digit Robocop. Smart hammy. Got in there right before the announcement. Did David you tell you it was coming? You got an inside alpha on that one? Dolce says I'm not buying a Robocop. That's true, but everyone who is mentioning it in chat may not be looking. Yeah, that's true. Because that's what I did on the first drop too. I didn't think my MCP points got taken out. I had to actually close the app and then bring it back up to see the MCP points gone. Bond Jetpack is at 9 gems. How many editions of them are those? Biggest Bro says you keep both Robocops. So yeah, you will have 2 Robocops, a non-flying one and a flying one. So that edition size won't change. But the new Robocop edition size has a max of 1987, but it could be a lot lower than that depending on how many people actually go through and craft. Marcus 2 has 70, and it's at 69 right now. DC Overdrive crafting is a lot simpler. I don't know, man. I couldn't get into the Overdrive crafting myself because I didn't already have one of the fandoms, and those prices pumped. I didn't want to pay 12 for something with such a high edition that you're crafting. MCP for something not even 2x. Yeah, I wouldn't use MCP on this one. Oh, I hear you, Amazing. Just a mod over there. Yeah, I didn't spend MCP on this one either. This is the kind of drop I would use MCP for, one that I feel like is going to be a guaranteed profit, but it's got to be more than a 20 gem profit. And right now we're at 68 gems on the floor price. I've seen some good serial numbers. Haven't seen anybody list one for like 1 gem or 5 gem, which happens every once in a while. It used to happen all the time when we got all the noobs. But now it never happens. Those are my favorite. You drop one for like 1 gem. Even if I don't get it, it's just funny. Yeah, I should probably feel bad for the person. But it's kind of funny because it happens so often. It's like every drop, at least one. Alright, so we got tomorrow's drop, Robocop Jetpack, 40 gems, almost 2,000 editions, but they're burnable. I'll be live for the drop. As of right now, I gotta say I'm probably not going for it. Maybe the other Robocops come down to like 60 gems and I grab one of those and then I go for it. But even then, I don't know. I like Blade more than I like Robocop, to be honest. Got another price prediction here. Billy's got 67 on it. Kind of late on that. Well, 8 minutes, so the market hadn't opened yet. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. We got a Pokemon on the screen if you want to catch a Pokemon. Floor's down to 66. My serial numbers to look for today. Of course, you got number 41, 616, 666, 999, and 73. Also 98. Might be a good one because that's the year the movie came out. FA Robocop at 52 for me. Let's go. Yeah, so you didn't pay that much for it, so it makes more sense to go for it. Oops. Get out of here, Wesley. Go for the jetpack, then wait for Robocop to dump a week later. So does that crafting event have like a time limit on it? Crafting is available until April 25th, so you do have some time. Unredeemed editions will be burnt, is what it says. Yeah, if it was 20 gems, yes. 40 gems, it's like, I don't know, man. That's a lot of gems.
We interrupt our program.
Maybe a bunch of them get burnt, and the price goes up because of scarcity. These zombies come from. You can do another guess that collectible while we wait for this floor price to come down to a range where I can snipe them, which you probably won't. But let's do that. A collectible will pop up on the top of the screen if you want to earn some vault cash. You just got to be the first person to correctly spell it in the chat. And as it says there, that's case sensitive. You need a capital letter on the first word and a capital letter on the second word, if there are 2 words. Oh yeah, there we go. Parasect escaped? I thought Parasect was a weak one. He'd be easy to catch. On catching the Pokemon, the difficulty is kind of randomized. Sometimes they're more difficult than other times. Blade looks dumb. Why is he standing on a log? That's not a log. It's a casket. Casket. That's what it is. Let's see if we can look at it a little better. Let's get in here and load her up. Fun under the sun's in the house. Let's go. We got the Mr. David U popping up. No, that was Steamboat Willie. Yeah. You don't use the exclamation point for the guess that collectible game. I'll do another one. They're randomized, so you might see the same ones. Ooh, now that's a tough one. You should get extra points if you know that guess that collectible. So here we go. We got Blade. There is some blood on the tip. What is it over here? Oh, I thought it had like a brand name or something. Whoa, we are in Blade. My bad. Try to zoom in on his face a little bit. He's got that chest armor on. It's all scratched up. You can tell he's been into battle. Quit spinning. You can't make him stop spinning unless you own him. I guess the face ain't that bad. People are complaining about the face. Don't like the fact that the casket is basically empty. Let's see where you can zoom it out a little bit. You can see how it's kind of cut off there. Did anybody get that one? Oh no, it was Bular. Y'all don't know Bular? Smart Buy got it a little late though. A little late. Alright, so that's what Blade looks like. His jacket looks really cool. It'd be nice if he was animated though. And the floor price on Blade right now is sitting at, I think 65 would be my guess. I was going to go with 65 as my price prediction. It's going back up a little bit. I ended up going with 69 as my price prediction. So as of right now, right on the money. However, my price predictions are for always 24 hours after the drop. And I kind of feel like it'll go up from here. Hope it goes down. Hope somebody posts one for like 50 and I can snipe it real quick. Then it goes to 100 and I can sell it real quick. But I'm not that lucky. Alright, let's do another one of these. And then we'll, you guys want to watch round 3, the final round of the BitBoy fight. It's not super exciting. There's a couple punches in there. But they're gassed at that point. Especially BitBoy. He's carrying a little extra weight. Got Blade for 69 jimmies. Let's go. There's another hard one on that Guess That VeVe collectible. Some of them are tough. I mean, I can't make them all easy. Where's my Peely Fantasy lovers at? Nope, too late. Gone. Alright. Maybe after the round 3 of BitBoy fight, the price will have came down a little bit. This is the 3rd round. I think they almost like added this on like it wasn't scheduled to go a 3rd round. But they added it and it was only a minute long, so it's like a half a round. Going up, I think. Not much selling. We're going to see. I feel like it could go up from here because it's so scarce. Alright, once the round starts, I will mute myself and turn the volume on. But this was the final round. This was last night. They had an event with the karate combat, crypto influencers fighting each other. I had never heard of any of them. They kept saying Crypto Crow, and I could have swore they were saying Crypto Pro, and I thought I was going to see Carlton come out there and start smashing on some boys. I was excited, but it was not Crypto Pro. It was Crypto Crow. I was a little disappointed. But it's probably better. I don't want Mr. Flowers to get his butt kicked out there. It's considered a draw after 2 rounds. They add a round. Oh, I didn't know that. So I guess they got rules. All right, we'll watch the replay and let somebody catch that Pokemon before we get into that 3rd round. Lot Potato trying to get the Machoke. Oh, I remember Machoke. Doesn't he turn into like a guy with 6 arms when he evolves? This is just the replay right now. Yeah, this is just the replay. Crypto influencers, crypto scammers. That's why I wanted to see BitBoy get beat up. Isn't he like a scammer? Didn't he scam a little bit? All right, we got it all set up. After the Machoke goes away, I'll start it up, because once we get on the other screen to where you can see the scene, where you can see the screen a little better, then you can't see the Pokemon. Tucson, I've been hearing a little bit of rumbling about Yu's big deal. He says he's working on something, the biggest deal of his life, but he can't tell anybody what it is. And people have been speculating. I don't know. I know what you're speculating. You're going to say Apple Vision Pro. We already know what you're going to say. And maybe you're right. Maybe that's what it is. All right, here's the final round of the crypto influencer fight.
Let's do or die right now.
So everything on the line. The winner of this round is going to take it. Ben Armstrong versus Matt Leddy in Influencer Fight Club. Oh, it's a 1-minute 3rd round. That's amazing. It's a literal sprint.
I mean, BitBoy wants this guy dead. BitBoy wants the Inu Sonic Obama token fried. Dead, bro. He's not fucking around. He's coming out here looking like H3 on a mission. Oh! This man is out for blood. I've never seen such ferocious fighting. It's like Tyson in his
facial
prime.
expressions.
This is incredible.
13 seconds left. I think that Ben Armstrong is going to take it via monumental clubbing right hands.
Just those rights are.
Unsurprising.
There it is, the end of the fight. And then they raise the arm of the winner. I mean, I gotta say, I'm one of the least, the smallest BitBoy fans. I'm not a BitBoy fan at all. However, gotta give him some respect for that. I feel like maybe he stacked the fight against kind of a weaker guy. I don't know. I don't know who that guy is. He didn't look like he was very strong. You know, did he set that up himself to make himself look good? He almost lost, so maybe not. He got a couple. I mean, he stood up there and he fought, fighting for his respect, for his pride, because he's been beaten down the last year or two. Got to give him some love. What do we think Blade will pump to? I don't think it's gonna pump at all. Let's see. Let's see what it's doing. It had been sitting around 65 to 67. Now it's up to 70. So yeah, maybe it will go up from here. I only got 50 gems, so I can't really snipe right now. I thought I was gonna get the drop, so I wouldn't have to worry about it. Price is going down. We have no new users. I know we did get a big pump. I mean, a little bit of a pump on some of the girls. Like Todd was up to like 900 for a while. Then all the Moon Boys started bragging big time on Twitter, and then prices came right back down. It's kind of funny. That should have worked, La Potato. I think it worked. I don't know. Maybe not. Let me pull up the commands. Oh yeah, that doesn't tell you to put it in your Pokeparty. But if you do catch a Pokemon in the chat, you can add it to your Pokeparty, and you can display your Pokeparty on the screen. And you can also look at your Pokedex in the in the Discord channel. 2 other challengers backed out. Oh, really? This guy was willing to fight. Ben did not have a choice of who to fight. Oh, we got a Jacob Cook. I didn't know you were such a big BitBoy fan, but no. I mean, got to give the guy respect. Apparently, he had no saying who he was fighting, and 2 other people were so scared of him that they backed out. I mean, I gotta say, if they hit me up on the phone was like, we want you to fight this dude that dresses up like Sonic the Hedgehog on live YouTube, I was gonna say live TV, I guess it's not TV, but at this special event where everybody's gonna be watching, I mean, the risk to reward ratio, man, is not good. Because if you lose, you will never, ever hear the end of it. And if you win, so what? It doesn't really do nothing for you. I mean, I guess you get a little bit of exposure. But if you lose, you'll never live that down. Ever. Sold my blade for 99. Do you have a good serial number, Mustus? You got a good price for your blade. I think the floor is at 72 right now. VeVe influencer boxing needs to happen. That would be fun. At Decon, maybe. So, what was the minimum MCP point bid to hit the 40%? I think I've seen people say that they used less than 10K and got the drop. So, we don't know the cutoff, and it'll be hard to find out the exact cutoff. However, I think it was below 10K today. We've seen other drops where you had to bid more than 20,000. Armando says, I knew Vault would come back. I didn't really go nowhere. I just started streaming on the weekends. I'm a weekend streamer. Weekend drops only. If you want to watch somebody live streaming the weekday drops, then check out BE on the Informant YouTube channel. He gets some pretty big crowds over there too. And he does Muzzle Run. He has a really fun stream. He dresses as Sonic because his coin is... Oh, I've heard of that coin too. He's really pumping that coin. I thought that coin was a joke, Big A. I remember Harry Potter Obama 10 Sonic Inu. I didn't think it was a real... I mean, I knew it was a real thing, but I didn't think people really bought it. Apparently they do. Yes, DesignerCon is in Vegas this year. But I think before that will be Comic-Con in New York, right? I could be wrong about that. Not an expert on this stuff. But I know a lot of people are planning on going to the DesignerCon event in Vegas. If I go, I'm going to Kid Arcade's house, and I'm staying with Arcade. He don't know it yet. Appreciate you, Armando. Yeah, check out BE. BE has a great stream over there. Muzzle Run's fun to play, too. It's a dog racing game on the Matic blockchain, so it's kind of cheap because it's Matic. You don't have a lot of gas prices to worry about. I've been playing Photo Finish Live again a little bit. My horse came in second yesterday and won me a little bit of money, plus it gives me some crown, which has been going up. That's their coin. I think Muzzle Run is releasing their own coin too. BE says we're renting a house together, Vault, in Vegas. Let's go. I'm not really going. I mean, if I go, I'm not going to the actual DesignerCon event. I've been there before. I went to DesignerCon a couple years ago, and I don't know. I didn't feel like part of the team. I'm gonna go there and be like, I'm gonna find David Yu. I'm gonna corner him where he can't go nowhere. Like, no, you can't go. Nope. Let me get that logo, bro. Come on, I know you got one in your back pocket. Just fork it over. You got to. I guess I can't do that. I probably shouldn't force it out of him. Yeah, Froth is the new coin for Muzzle Run. Ooh, that's my kid's favorite right there, Scyther. Scyther is definitely my kid's favorite Pokemon. All right, we're going to be ending this stream after this Pokemon gets caught or runs away. I got to make the decision on whether I'm going for tomorrow's drop. I got to say probably not. 40 gems. But it will be interesting to snipe in the market. Some people aren't going to know where to price it at, so maybe they throw one out for too low because they bought it and they don't have a Robocop to craft with it. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I don't think it's selling out. Then again, they're going to craft it. Yeah, I don't think it sells out tomorrow, honestly. Could be wrong. Greedy One said, Woody, are you behind on the stream, Greedy One? There's nothing on the stream to guess. What's up, Funny Animals crew? People still doing this with VeVe? Yes, we are. And everybody who got the drop today, Funny Animals crew, made a profit. It sold out right away, just like the good old days. It's the first appearance of Blade, a Marvel character that a lot of people know about, and that's going to have a new movie coming out soon. So this one's done well in the market today. I didn't get the drop. I tried, but I was not lucky today. Didn't know Blade was part of the Avengers? Wait, what? No, he's not. Is he? Ooh, that'd be cool if they did an Avengers movie and Blade popped up. They need to get a big... I mean, I'm sure a lot of people say this, but I always feel like they need to get a big movie with all the Avengers, all the X-Men, Deadpool, Blade. Just get them all in there. Go to battle against somebody like Galactus or something. Using my phone and went back to the beginning. No problem, Greedy. That's the brand he's under in VeVe? Oh, really? That's weird. We can look that up. It does say brand Avengers. Marvel Avengers. Is Blade in Avengers? How come Iron Man's not on there? Kind of weird who they put in the Avengers. Let me see. Is Blade part of the Avengers? I'm sure somebody in the chat will let me know. Scyther escaped. Oh man, that's the one I wanted to catch. Recently, he was a member of the Avengers under T'Challa, aka Black Panther. So Black Panther and Blade got together and joined the Avengers as part of the Midnight Suns, a group of supernatural superheroes who got a game of their own from Firaxis and 2K. I like 2K. Okay. So apparently, Blade has been a member of the Avengers before. I did not know that. Yeah, future Avengers. Maybe they'll put something together for that. That's the plan for the Secret Wars. See, I don't know the storyline of Secret Wars, but nice. That would be cool if they put the X-Men together with the Avengers. That'd be very dope. Thank you, Thanny. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate you, bro. About to end the stream. Let me check this floor price one more time before I do. And then we got another drop tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday, and the Robocop Jetpack will be dropping. Looks like it's going to hang out around 71 gems from here. It's been pretty much at that point the whole time. Went down to 65, went up to 75, but it's mostly stayed around 70 gems. Robocop Jetpack PP. Robocop Jetpack. What's the PP part? I don't know, man, but it's 40 gems, and there's almost 2,000 of them. Blade is also a Midnight Sun with Ghost Rider, Moon Knight. Ooh, that sounds like a cool group. They need to do a movie about the Midnight Suns. I would definitely watch that. Technically, Iron Man is not an Avenger, but a founder. That's the same thing, man. He's part of the crew. I've seen the movies. I know, what's his name? Robert Downey Jr. is part of the Avengers. That's the only way I know that movie. He's got to be a part of it. Price predictions. Oh, I hear you. On the Robocop Jetpack, I'm thinking of below retail. I could be wrong. Maybe y'all can talk me into it. But at this point, I'm thinking below retail. Appreciate you, bro. Do more lives, weekends. Not enough. I mean, if you want to pay me, but I got to go to my job and make some money and pay these bills. I don't know. You always tell me PP, and I'm like, what is a PP? It's price predictions, obviously. I don't know. I'm slow, man. I never claimed to not be slow. All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream right now. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with me on this drop. Like I said, if you're going to be around tomorrow, whether you're going for the drop or not, come by and hang out with me. And on the weekdays, make sure you're subscribed to BE's channel, The Informant YouTube channel, for his drop streams. I will see you guys tomorrow. Later. Oh, wait. Let me do my end screen. I always forget to do my end screen.